Good evening. Welcome to a new episode of your show, What's Happening? Today is the second day, 24/8, 2026, 24/4, 2026. And also, it's the 11th of Rabi al Awal. A very strange phenomenon happened last night in Algeria, specifically near the capital, Algiers. And I think it happened in the city of Zeralda, or the municipality of Zeralda. The municipality of Zeralda is located west of the Algerian capital, Algiers, and this municipality overlooks the Mediterranean Sea directly. Honestly, there was some very strange behavior from the fish, and I think the type of fish was sardines. The fishermen were surprised, and the residents who were present on the beaches of Zeralda were surprised yesterday evening, Monday, when huge quantities of fish, most likely sardines, rushed toward the shore. I'll show you some clips and some videos so you can see them on the screen in front of you. These fish, the sardines, were jumping out of the water and leaping toward the shore in very large numbers. Yeah, I don't know if anyone is watching us. If you're watching us from Zeralda, write to us in the comments. And I hope the people in the capital, Algeria, or in general, the Algerian cities that are located in northern Algeria and directly overlook the Mediterranean coast. And even in Morocco, if anyone has experienced or seen, or even in Tunisia, such a phenomenon, please write to us in the comments. But so far, as far as I know, it has only been documented in the city of Zeralda. But now there are several questions. What is the real reason behind these large numbers of sardines rushing toward the shore? And apparently, they were either in a state of panic or in a trance. There are several possibilities, and I will go through them one by one. The first possibility is that it might be running away from something like large predators, so it escapes from them. The second possibility could be due to the rising temperature of the Mediterranean Sea, so these sardines move to a place with a lower temperature and head toward the shore. So it could be yes, or maybe it's going to look for food. Either it's looking for food and can't find any, so it has to move forward and search for food. Or the temperature is rising, or it's running away from something. What could that be? Maybe it's escaping from something it fears, from something that wants to prey on it or eat it, and it's not able to handle it. Okay? Could it be fleeing an earthquake? Is it possible that it sensed the danger of a specific earthquake or a certain tremor? Could it hit Algeria or near Israelda? History gives us the answer to this. Are there any historical precedents for this matter? Yes, there were in the Philippines and Japan before in the past, if I remember correctly, sometimes before strong earthquakes hit. This phenomenon happened once in the Philippines and once in Japan, but I can't remember which year. Also, the residents of the Japanese coasts and even the coasts in the Philippines were surprised by large numbers of sea fish rushing toward the shore. And after that, a strong earthquake happened. I don't remember its exact magnitude, but it was very strong. I mean, more than six on the Richter scale. So, in fact, there are precedents for this matter. Does this mean that we might be facing an earthquake that could hit Algeria? It's possible, but it's not a certain possibility. Zeralda, specifically the city of Zeralda, is located very close to the seismic fault line that passes through North Africa in the Mediterranean Sea. In fact, there is a seismic fault line very close to Zeralda. Zeralda is located there. But I want to emphasize what matters to me is whether an earthquake will strike Algeria. This depends on your comments, so please let us know, because this is a very important topic. Has this thing been noticed in areas other than Zeralda, cities, villages, or towns near Zeralda, or even in the Algerian capital, Algiers? Have you witnessed this thing? Please answer me by writing in the comments. And have you noticed the same thing with fish other than sardines? Number two, have you noticed any strange behavior of birds on the coasts of the city Zeralda or other cities? Algeria, whether the day or last night? Are there any strange behaviors among the birds? Are there any strange behaviors among other animals? If so, which animals? Dogs or cats? And have you noticed a dangerous rise in sea waves on the Algerian coasts? Also, write to us. The important thing is, are our people in Zeralda and in the nearby cities feeling dizzy? Are they experiencing ringing in their ears? Are some people experiencing ringing in their ears? Are some people feeling dizzy or unbalanced? Also, write to us in the comments, but has this phenomenon ever happened before? Yes, in Zeralda itself, I remember in August, the same month, August 2025, the same thing happened in Zeralda, but the amount was less. They saw big fish approaching the shore, they saw sardines approaching the shore, but not in this quantity. This scene today is unusual. Yes, it happened last year in August, but not in this quantity. Maybe. Hello? The people who are also in Zeralda now confirm to us that this also happened in 20 and 25, and they confirm to me as far as they remember because they remember the time. We talked about this topic in an episode, but it wasn't this intense. The density, as far as I remember, wasn't like this. Yes, the fish incident happened, but not in these large numbers. And this fear that we saw in the video clip, in the way the sardines were behaving, but this does not confirm or prove that there will be an earthquake hitting Algeria, a very strong earthquake hitting Algeria, or maybe not Algeria, maybe the Mediterranean Sea itself, especially since we know that Spain is there. And southern Spain, Granada experienced a storm and a swarm of earthquakes 2 or 3 days ago. Maybe this large earthquake swarm near Granada, and you know Granada overlooks the southern Mediterranean Sea. Also, it caused fear among these fish, so they rushed toward the shore. Anything is possible. That's why, if you remember, I said during the episode, let us know, was this only in Zeralda or elsewhere too? I'm waiting for your comments, please. If it was positive, I was with you. Ahmed Al-Daraji, a well known name, an old program. Thank you.